I look like a crazy, like a crazy, look like a crazy. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. This is the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life. I'm so scared. Look at the spider. Hold on. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm all alone. I'm all alone. What am I gonna do? Oh God, what do I do? Help me! Oh, it's so big. It's so big. He's so big. Oh my God! Oh God! I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Where did he go? Why am I alone right now? Oh my God! He went on my purse. Oh my God! He went on my purse. I'm so scared. Oh! My shoe. He's so big. Oh my God, he went on my purse. I'm so scared. There's too much stuff in the way. I'm gonna trip and fall and die. Oh! He's under my purse string. Ooh, God! Oh! He likes light. He don't like light. I don't want to kill him, but I have to, because he's just too big. I can't put him on a piece of paper and walk him out of the room. Let me try to handle this. Oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm scared. He's on my purse. He's under it. He's under my purse. Why did Jim have to leave? Why did he have to go somewhere? I'm so scared. I don't want to do this. I don't want to wait though, because then he could leave the spot. Oh my God, it's so big. A vacuum? You're right. That's probably way smarter, because then I have to clean guts. Hold on. I feel really bad. I feel really bad for you, but not really, because you're in my area. You're going down, brother. Oh my God, I don't know where he's at. I'm so scared. Yeah, that was a big spider. That's a big spider. That's big. That's big for here. For my eyes. Okay, get the hole. Please work. Please work proper. Oh my God, I'll cry. Oh God, I'm so scared. Bye. This is a terrible idea. Stop moving. It's got in the box. I think I got him. I think I got him. Woo! I think I got it. Woo! Is that him spinning around in there? Oh God, that's horrible. Worst thing of my life. Worst thing of my whole life. Let me leave it on for just a second so that just in case. There he is! He's still alive! Fuck! He was just crawling around the fucking thing, I swear to God. Oh my God, there he is. Oh my God. I feel kind of bad though, because he's alive. Oh my God, what kind of spider is that? Hold on. What is that? Oh my God, my worst nightmares. I shouldn't ever zoom this close to a spider. What am I doing? Let me just put this somewhere far away from me. God, I just woke up. I don't need this. This is the first thing that I have to deal with. A fucking, looks like a wolf spider. Dude, that thing is the size of like a quarter, bro. Oh my God. And if I... He survived, bro. He's crawling around. He's crawling around. What do you mean he didn't survive? He survived. He's alive. I just saw him move. He's not injured. He's got all 8 legs. Maybe he'll crawl out and eat some bugs. You know? If that's possible. I don't know, but there's a straw stuck to my foot. All I know is the deed is done, and now I can sit in peace and do my makeup and not have a freaking fit. I'm actually scared, though, because if there's one, there's more. But, you know, they do good. They eat bugs, so as long as I don't have to see them, it's not a problem. Then you get me looking at one. You get one looking at me in my eyes, like that guy. Then there's a problem. Then we got a big problem, because then I'm fearing for my life. Like, actually, I fear for my life because I'm like, oh my God, is it deadly? I don't know. I'm not a spider expert. No, there's definitely oxygen. It's going to seep through there, but yeah, he'll die eventually. In fact, why you got to make me feel bad about it? Now I feel guilty. Normally, if it was a little spider or like any other bug, I would have just put it on a napkin like a nice person, send it on its way out the door. That's a whole nother game, though. That thing was huge. And I'm alone? No chance, bro. Not a chance. Thank you. I'm supposed to go, pick up my... Sorry. No, we don't, because then if there's no spiders, guess what's more of a problem? Bugs. I don't mind spiders. They do good. They eat ants. They eat other bugs. They eat bugs I don't like, mosquitoes, other house bugs, stink bugs, whatever. They eat all that. They don't eat me. That guy was trying to. I think he was going for my purse. He was going to he's going to hide, take a little nap. Then later on, when I go to get in my purse for something, he was going to, then I would be dead because he's a brown recluse or some shit. I don't know. Wait, what did I Freudian slip? I don't even know what I said. I don't even know what I said. Good morning. mm. Mm. We must tolerate. Oh, yeah. That's right. You're right. I can't read. I can't read. I'm blind. I can't read. And, whoops. I mean, okay, I'm not literally blind, but, you know, pretty much I need my glasses sometimes if the letters are small. Ah, what kind of question is that? You're asking the Cirque du Soleil champion of 2017 if I can flex? Me? Look it up, Cirque du Soleil champion 2017. I'm just playing. It's not real. That's not a real thing. Bro, why? Why are you telling me that? I don't want to know about that. Look, here we go. I'm not in Australia, okay? So we got a big chunk of spiders already knocked out of my, you know, because Australia is really bad. I could never live there. But, you know, I can handle spiders, but no, I can't. You saw that. That was bad. If I wouldn't have been, if I wasn't alone, somebody else would have been doing that. Why are you in the hospital? What's wrong? You sick or something? You got a brain problem? Your brain not working? Oh, I trimmed my nails. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I didn't do good. So, I feel like shit. Now I gotta fix this hand. I do this one enough, I guess. There's other ones are much shorter. Yeah, me too, dude. You know, like, there was this one time, trigger warning, by the way. There was this one time that I fell out at the trap house, and I was done. I wasn't even there. And, my mom was tracking my location on my phone, and I fell out onto my phone. So I was literally, like, overdone it on my phone. And my phone was doing Find My iPhone. And it was under my leg. I was so out that my flash on my phone kept lighting up because they kept tracking my phone and it kept lighting up. It burned my leg. It burned me. Incident. Well, they never took me to the hospital. Well, because my mom's boyfriend at the time was like, don't take her to the hospital. She'll be fine. Luckily, I woke up and 2 days later, I was like, oh my God, I feel like I have COVID. And I was like, I went to work. I went to work with blood clots in my lungs. I was like, oh, do I got COVID? So then I go to the hospital. And sorry, YouTube is stupid. I go to the hospital. And they were like, because this was right when COVID was going on. This is when COVID happened. So I was convinced I had gotten COVID somehow. I was like, oh my God, I got it. And I went to the hospital and I was like, yeah, I think I got COVID maybe. And they're like, uh-oh. And I also told him, like, I was like, I just can't breathe. It feels like there's an elephant on my chest and it hurts really bad. It's freaking me out. So they gave me x-rays and whatnot, MRIs, whatever. And they're like, you got blood clots. You got a pulmonary embolism. I'm like, I don't know what that is. And they're like, oh, well, that's when you have blood clots in your lungs. It's like it happens to old people. And it kills people. I'm like, oh, why do you have that? You're 25. What's that about? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I didn't fall out for 3 days and not come to the hospital and just be passed out in a bed for 3 days with barely any oxygen or blood flowing through me. Yeah, no. I was so out, bro. I don't know how I survived that. I really don't. Like, it was that bad that my phone burnt my leg. My flash burnt me, and I still didn't wake up. They carried me out of the house. I was still out. All I remember is them getting me back to my mom's. They dumped water on me. That's all they did. And then threw me in bed. And I just laid there for like 2 days. I slept. I don't remember anything. And then I woke up and I was like, there's 1,000 pounds on my chest. Well, that's because my blood wasn't flowing properly and it was starting to clot in my lungs. Because my heart rate was so slowed down. I was basically in like a 2-day coma. That was what happened when I was 25. It's horrible. And my friend died the next day. Rest in peace, Uncle B. From the same stuff. We should have known better. We both should have known better. What it did to me, he should have known. He didn't. It's not like it mattered. When you're that kind of person, living that kind of lifestyle, you kind of just are like gambling every day. And it's like, not a good gamble. It's not, you never win. You never really win. It's one of those gambles where you're just the illusion of winning. And it feels good, like real good, like you won. But then, like, it's almost like, haha, tricked you. Oh, you son of a bitch. You tricked me. How dare you? It's kind of like what it is. You made me feel good and now you're killing me? What are you talking about? You fixed all my problems and now you're doing this? No, it did not fix my problems. All it did was make me numb. What kind of bag is this? What comes in a bag like this? I know now. Okay. I'm like, what the hell is this bag from? I don't, what are you doing? Not like it matters. It's garbage. I still didn't get my hair shampoo, so I haven't washed my hair. I ordered it. It was supposed to get delivered yesterday. Wow, let's check the Amazon really quick to check the app. Oh, it's not there. I know it. Not here. It could be outside, but 11 a.m. Yeah, right. They're lazy ass. Oh, and by the way, if anybody wants to buy me a new keyboard, you don't have to because I just got these, but these are so much fun. These are interchangeable. So I built this. I built this keyboard, right? Like all these keys come off and I put all these keycaps on. But they have different new ones, man. And this one is so cute, dude. I just love it, man. It's so cute. Hold on, I'm gonna try to zoom in a different way. Oh, it's so cute. It's an arcade keycap set. I need it. It's in my Amazon wish list. Oh, there's only 19 left in stock. Oh, look at how cute the buttons are. The bubbly buttons are so cute. But listen to how this keyboard sounds. It's one of the best keyboards ever. If you could feel it under your fingers, you'd be like, oh. You just ate the best chocolate chip cookie you've ever had. Oops. But yeah, I put it on my wish list. Just so you know. I also need a, I'm telling you guys this like it matters. Sometimes people are nice to me, okay? Sometimes they just buy me stuff. I'm just wishing on a shooting star that someone buys me the things I need because I can't do it. I don't need this, but I would love it, and it's very cute. So, and it's purple and it matches the keyboard. So, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. Look, there is a situation. I have too much stuff. And we're in the process right now of cleaning it so that I can have a big room. Now, right now, you don't see the fourth wall, third wall, whatever. There's a wall here, basically. There's not, okay? But there's a bunch of just clothes piled. Because I got so many clothes bought for me, shipped to me, and I have to organize them all, and I've just been bad about it. Oh, so bad. I don't even want to show you. It's probably the most embarrassing thing that I could show anybody is my room. It would be the definite most embarrassing thing that I could put on the internet. And I won't do that. Sorry, it's my dirty little secret. That's my dirty little secret. You're going to see this little gap and nothing else because it looks like fuck shit. I can't even look over there. Anyways, I have to try to get it clean by, wow, tomorrow's Friday. We're getting a new washer, so I'll be able to wash all my stuff, which I probably have to, I'm just going to rewash everything and then separate winter clothes from spring clothes and summer clothes, put my winter clothes away. I have way too many clothes. Like, I'll just give you a peep. Okay, you can have just a peep. It's all clothes. That's all clothes. 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 All my Pokemon are pretty much in the closets because they are storage cabinets. But clothes. Look at the clothes. Clothes. Clean clothes. That's a clean basket. I said I wasn't going to show you and I did it anyways. You should feel special. You should feel special. Really? Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Makes me feel bad. I'm not the cleanest person. I'm not dirty. I'm not gross. I'm not like germs. Like, ooh, no. But like kind of messy sometimes. Yeah, like clothes and a little bit of stuff. Like knickknacks. But you know, I can clean them. You miss it? What do you mean? So what, you've reformed? You've reformed? How did you do it? I have ADHD and I thought the meds would be the solution. It is a little bit, but the meds don't make me clean. They don't make me a cleaner person. More organized is what I mean. A little bit, but not really. I'm still the same amount of OCD organized. Like I have a very specific way that I want certain stuff. But then when it comes to everything else, it's just like caution to the wind, throw it up and let it fly. Doesn't matter. But, you know, I have to care. Especially if I want, you know, to start having my kids come here. They want to come in here to play. They're just going to be stepping all over my clothes. Throwing all my clothes all over the place. And, like, that's not an ideal situation for kids, me. It's unhealthy. I'm not well, okay? I'm not well. And that's a byproduct is of months of unwellness. So just know that it's okay, right? And you'll get to it when you feel better. Just don't let it get too bad. And also, maybe don't beat yourself up so much about it because that's what I've been doing. And it's making me not want to do it even more, but I feel I have to because I can't find any of my stuff. Like my favorite t-shirt has been missing for 6 months. 6. And I tell you, I did rip through everything. I've looked everywhere My favorite shirt's gone. And I cannot rebuy it because it was Teddy Fresh. It was like one of my favorite shirts ever that I've ever owned. And it's gone. Somewhere either in my floating pile of clothes. Floating, well, there's probably spiders in there. I can't do it alone. Someone has to be here. Because if there's spiders in there, in the pile, like, it's just closed, so there could be spiders hanging out. Oh my god. Wait, where do spiders poop? How do they poop? Why did I have to Google that? Oh god, let me just figure this out though, because I need to know. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Maybe this is useful information for everybody. Oh god, why'd they have to put the spider's face in my face? Why would they do that to me? Like, this is just... Imagine if I had a fear of spiders. Thanks. Now I've had a heart attack. Bye. If I had, like, an actual fear... I didn't ask for a picture of a spider in my face, asking for a hug. Oh! No, I said, how do spiders poop? And then I put an actual extra button because I pushed it. Spiders poop through... I can't believe I'm reading this out loud. Okay. But you might need to know this. If you didn't know, I didn't know. I never knew. Okay. Spiders poop through a single opening called the anus. Well, that's the same as us. Okay. At the end of their abdomen. Their waste is a combination of liquid digestive remnants and solid uric acid, white, black, or brown. So, okay, so we don't got no yellow. It appears as small, splat-like droplets or stains on surfaces. Because spiders consume a liquid diet, their waste is typically runny or semi-liquid. Please shut your flippin' flip hole, dude. Jimmy flippin'. Oh, they pee. They pee. Oh, no. They don't pee. They just poo. Poo-pee poo. That's what it is. It's a pee-poo. They pee-poo. They don't pee. You learn something. Spiders don't pee. They just pee-poo. One action for both. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be great. Well, actually, no. No, because then it would all be liquid. No, it wouldn't. It would just be liquid ass. It's just, that's what it is. I just spit everywhere. That's what it's telling me. It's telling me that it's not pee. It's like a diarrhea, but it's both combined. This is what it says. Combined waste. Spiders do not urinate separately. Their waste combines fecal matter and urine into one substance. Often seen as tiny white, gray, or dark brown spots on the walls, under furniture, or beneath spiderwebs. I felt better not knowing that they pooped. I felt a little bit better not knowing this information. Didn't you? I feel like I've damaged us a little bit. I've damaged our peace. Sometimes this is a perfect example of ignorance is bliss. If I didn't know that, maybe now I wouldn't be so bothered by if I see a brown spot. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, is that a spider poopy? Oh. Now I'm gonna think everything's spider poopy pee poo. Okay, we can't do that. Let's just forget that we eat anything. Forget the whole spider situation. Just pretend it didn't happen. Yeah. Anyways, back to the real thing. The keyboard is what I was talking about. Anyways, I should get that's for myself as a gift when I clean my room. How about that? Even though I don't have money, I'll just use Jim's credit card. I'll clean my room, then I'll order myself the keyboard. And I'll be like, that's my gift to me. Thanks. You're so nice. Ah! He's building me this rack that Kylie bought me because Kylie wasn't an asshole. when she sent me all these clothes, right? She sent me hangers, which are right here in this box. Which I have to use, obviously. I haven't used them yet because I haven't had nowhere to hang them. I hang all my purses up, but that's because they're really nice purses and don't want them to be under the squished clothes. Anyways, I have a whole shelf right here that he's building for me. And it's a storage rack, so it can store, like, it's got a hanger, and it's like that. I love that shelf. I want one of these, but I don't know where I would put it. I do like this shelf a lot, though. But I have to, it looks like this. So it's got like shoe rack at the bottom and then side shelves or whatever. I can hang purses, coats, stuff, whatever on it. But he's building it for me. But I have to clean my room. If I don't, then he has nowhere to put it. And, well, you know, as I said before, you know, there's kind of like a clear pathway and then close pathway. Close. Mess. That's still messy. No question. I didn't say that wasn't, but that's much easier to tackle than all the clothes everywhere. If you can tell, the room is a reflection of the mind. My mind's a fuck mess right now. It's a whole tornado of a tsunami of the freaking decade, century, whatever the hell you want to call it. The worst storm you've ever seen. My mom has cancer, okay? I'm terrified. I don't have anybody to talk to about it, really. My therapist, but it's not really like, I kind of hate the motherfucker, honestly. I hate the guy. I hate the man. He's a fucking weirdo, okay? Spiders everywhere. My boyfriend's all, I need attention. I need more attention. I need all the attention. I'm like, I can't give you attention. My son, I love my son. That's not a problem. If I could choose to just be with my son instead of everything else happening, my daughter and my son, and just have them right here, and we just be here, and everything else is not existing, I would prefer that. But I have to deal with all kind of stuff. My mom's house is a mess. My sister is living there, right, taking care of my granny, and I have to make sure my granny's not expiring while my mom's gone, that my dad's not expiring in the house, or I don't know, that the dog's not expiring. I have to go over there to check. I have to, you know, think about all kind of stuff. Think about how much I'm missing out on money, how much money I've lost in this 3 months. It's just terrible. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I was making like more money than Jim. Anyways, this is a lot. And like, then sitting down and have the patience to want to organize clothes is like the last fucking thing that I really want to do with my life. It's that I'd rather do nothing. I'd rather just sit and literally stare at the wall. Like, no music, no phone, no video. I'd rather just stare and think than clean, which is sad because all I'm thinking about is bad shit. That just goes to show you how much I hate cleaning. I didn't do cancer. I didn't give my mom cancer. Okay? So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I can't. I have obligations. I have a son that I have to pick up from school. What's he gonna do? Stand outside and nobody's there? Nobody's here for me. It's getting cold. I enjoy spending time with my kids. I love it. It's the best time of my life. I prefer that over everything else. I would rather be with them than doing anything else. But I only have the opportunity to do so when I have the opportunity to do so. So today's my day to do that. He gets off school at 2, so I gotta be ready. I had to kill the spider, okay? And then all I was doing is giving you a little background on my situation here, on my life, okay? You don't have to be mean. You did it to yourself. I know I did it to myself, but I didn't do the cancer. I didn't give my mom cancer. I didn't, you know, give my dad his dumbass brain and his functioning dumbass decisioning. I didn't do that. I didn't do anything. I didn't give my mom a dog. I didn't do that. I didn't birth my grandmother, my great grandmother. She's still alive. I have to bring her cheeseburgers. Like, what are we talking about? Good morning. wash my hands because I don't know where my hand sanitizer went, and it's gonna get real. I'm about to start touching my face, so you know what it is. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Everything I do it big. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. And there was no towel in there, so I have a paper towel right here. It's my last one. Hi, James from UK. I'm Sydney from the USA. Woohoo! Do you see me laughing and having a good time? I'm just explaining it. I'm still pushing, bro. I'm still fucking going. Like, what are you talking about? What do I keep rolling over? Pokemon dice. I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the best thing that I could do for myself, which is be here. Okay? Or you do not want me to be here. So I could go. I could just go and watch YouTube videos like I was before I got here. And then I thought, wow, maybe I should hang out with my friends who love me. My community of great people who are so nice. Sometimes I just need to talk. I don't need to hear what you have to say. Sometimes I just need to bitch. I don't need it's like you're supposed to just be a wall, basically, for me to talk. You're not supposed to disagree. What the fuck? I'm just kidding. I like when people, tell me what's up. That's why I don't block everybody's comments. Because I like to know what's up. If your opinion matters, everyone's opinions matter to some degree, in my opinion. Everyone has a voice, right? Whether you use that for good or bad, that's on you, but who am I to take away your opportunity to give me a little, hey, I don't like you that much, but, I'm just letting you know, bye. Okay. I'm not going to block you for that. You know what I mean? Like, if I would like to know, or, okay, let's say, for instance, I'm wearing the worst outfit ever, like, and you're, I got to have my girls tell me, like, hey, sometimes some of my fans, and I think this is just a problem with being a streamer, is my fans will literally agree with everything I say. So, like, they won't disagree with me. And it's like, dude, what? Like, what if I'm not wrong? You got to tell me. Hello? We're both human. Like, I don't know. I don't know more than you. We're both people living the same life and different experiences. Even if someone's a dumbass, they still are entitled to learn. I can teach them, hey, maybe this is why you're a dumbass. If, my favorite is when people, like, interject on my life and talk about my life like they know about it. And the people that do know, they don't talk about it. They just know, like, my situation, and they know that, like, I'm doing the best that I can. Other people will just make up stuff like, oh yeah, one time she burnt a house down and there was 8 people inside, but she got off the charges somehow. I don't know, but 8 people gone. Like, that's the type of shit people say I do. And I'm just like, let's be serious now. You can't just make up anything with no concrete evidence and say that it's a fact. That's why we need evidence in this life. Hard, cold evidence. I'm from Ohio. I'm so stupid. Arriving today. Yeah. When? toothpaste arriving today. When? Yeah, you know why? There's only one reason. Can you tell me why? Anybody who's smart, what's the day? It's Thursday. It's my day that I do what? Every week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I spend the entire day with who? Rowan! My best friend? My son? And Pokemon. So, we do it together. No, my son. I do like the old folks home. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy me an old folks home. We go play some bingo for a bit. I take my granny to see her old little friends. Like, no, I don't. I've never done that, actually. Every bit of that was a lie. Yeah, me and my son will go get food. I pick him up from school, and we either go to McDonald's for a snack, or we go get pretzels and a smoothie. We usually get a snack of some sort, or unless he's not hungry, then we go either just go play video games for a couple hours, or we go to the card shop. Normally we stop at the card shop because we sit down and we chit chat. It's like our little thing, because there's tables there. The people go play games there. So we go and we always sit and hang out, and we'll sit and chit chat and open cards and play Roblox together while we're at the card shop. He likes doing stuff with me. Or we'll go to the mall, walk around. Mystery Clown is a Vileplume. Vileplume is a Pokemon. A very specific Pokemon. Who's Mystery Clown? Have you seen Erica's new Tangela card? Have you seen it? If I get one, if I pull one, I will send it to you. Just because I love you. You'll love it. Oh my God, that is such a good card. Also, I love Erica, by the way. She was one of my first trainer pulls, and I was like, oh my God, I love Pokemon. Because like when I first started getting back into it, she was one of my first trainer cards, and I felt so, I was like, oh yeah. And this one's even better. It's so pretty. This is like one of the prettiest cards. Look at the art on that. And it has like a shine too. If you shine the light on it, you can't really tell because you're in my room, but her eyes flicker. It's super pretty. But Erica, I just reorganized my Iono spot because I got I got 3 of them. There's one more that goes with this, but I don't know what she looks like, so I have to get her. I think she's in Putty and Fates. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah, my trainer binder. This isn't even all of my trainers. Like half of them are in. They're a lot like actual binders for like Journey Together. All those trainers are in their binders. Destined Rivals, the trainers are in the binder. None of them are in this binder. But, you know, why? I don't know. So I can have master sets. That's why. I want a master set. I'm almost done with Destined Rivals. I need 2 cards. I need 2 cards for Destined Rivals, bro. 2. And I haven't master setted. You joking? That's crazy. Also, I master said a journey together already. It's Sid the Sinister. Same as my YouTube. It's the same as my YouTube. Boop boop. Honey boop boop. Sorry, I'm stretching real quick. Oh, that felt so nice. Correct. Let me give you a... Oops. Don't mind the doubly bubbly troubly bubbly. Look at this pimple. It's crazy. I can't pop it. It's not ready. Nothing I can do about it. And I can't do anything about my hair because I didn't get my hair conditioner in the mail. So I'm fucked. I did get new baking powder, so that's great. Oh. No, bro. I can't sit all day with a heat compress on my pimple. You think that's just not gonna work? I just have to wait for it to get ready to pop, which it will. I just have to give it some time. You're probably like, why are you rubbing it on like that? I don't know. I don't know. It's a tinted... It's a tinted moisturizer. So it's not a foundation, okay? I'm not just slapping foundation on my face like a psycho. I would be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. This is a tinted moisturizer. That's why I just slap it on like lotion. I have a problem, like, that's why that's still there. There's no pimple, but there's like a scar. I fuck my shit up, dude. Let me tell you. I do. I be wrecking my shit. I will rip my face in half. Not a good thing. I'm not like proud that I pick pimples. I cannot help it. I even have a lance. I've put it away for a good reason because we can't just go lancing our face every day, which I don't get pimples like that every day. It's just once a month or twice, once or maybe twice a month, I get one or two humongous poopy ass pimples on my face, and I just have to deal with it. Sometimes they get really, really filled with liquid, and it's just a big liquid and then a little tiny pimple. It's like so weird. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my immune system trying to fight the pimple and it's filling up with fluid from antihistamines or something, but it's really weird. It's a weird reaction I get sometimes. My shit swells up like crazy. No, I didn't fart, and if I did, I wouldn't be afraid to tell you. Promise. Promise. I would share that information. I'd let you huff it like a freaking hookah, baby. Now this is concealer, so I'm putting it like where I would highlight pretty much my whole nose because it's big and ugly and stupid. Wow. This is all I have in life to feel pretty. I'm just kidding. I usually feel pretty. All the time. It doesn't matter. I know I'm you know, I might when people compliment you everywhere you go, you know, you start to feel gassed up a little bit. And I'm not talking just one day, just, you know, maybe like once a week. I'm talking every time I go out in public, somebody compliments something about me. And whether that be my outfit, my face, my makeup, my hair, my coat, it doesn't matter. It's always every day, every single day. I don't know. I like to think of it like I might have a personality that is like more of like or like a face that is more of like a like a face that's like welcoming and it makes people feel comfortable. That's all I think. Okay, then fucking mute it. What? So you mute. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that my voice is terrible, but my face is not. That makes me feel so much better. So much better. The only reason you should be muting me is if you're at work and you don't want your boss to hear me MF and everything. That's the only reason I should ever be muted. That actually felt really nice. That was my biggest, cheesiest smile I could get for you. The biggest, cheesiest one I could do. I can't go any bigger than that. This is it's a blush. If it's a weird one though. I don't know how to do makeup. Could somebody teach me? I look like an actual Bozo the Clown. Don't screenshot that. Don't clip this. Too much pink. I don't want that much. Give me some back. Yeah, I'm in a good mood because I get to hang out with my son and I really love him and I really love to teach him things and learn his little brain and what he's talking about and how school is, and I'd like to learn all the things he has to tell me, all his little brain thoughts. He's 7, it's the best. He's such a great age. He's thinking of all kind of stuff. He's like making he's like, can we make a Five Nights at Freddy's chapter 3? I'm like, oh, we probably can. We could make our own in our minds, you know? Like, we could make it and not like really, really make it. And I said, we could make a game for real, in real life, make a game like that people could play, but people do that for jobs. He's like, nuh-uh. You know what he told me he wanted to do when he grew up? Okay, he's 7. Take a guess. He is brainstorming like crazy. Yeah, how'd you know? Oh my God. How'd you know? He's the first guest. He wants to be a streamer, and he said he wants to... And he said he wants to get so rich that he can buy a gold car made of gold. Because in his mind, gold is like the best. Which, I mean, he's not wrong. But I don't know if they make gold cars. Anyways, that's his plan. Oh, and Also, he wants to be able to buy his mom and dad a house, which, you know, he has a mom and dad separate from me and his dad. It's a long story. Aunt and uncle. He wants to buy his aunt and uncle a house so they never have to work again. That's how my son thinks.
Have a house too?
Rowan? Nobody's talking. Please shut up. Come on, Jim. I'm talking about my kid. Not you, and not a house for you. Nothing about you. Come on.
Here's the keys.
Okay, you can leave it on the counter. I don't need it right now.
It's in your makeup bag.
It's not a good place.
Oh, why?
Because I'll lose it. I will lose it. I've knocked that bag over like 5 times and I've lost makeup. It's probably in my pile of clothes next to it. But the room's a mess. If you put it in this bag I knocked over yesterday and I was like, oh. Because like as I explained earlier in the video, my room's a disaster. It's like a tornado struck. Tornado hit. Tornado Alley. I've actually drove through Tornado Alley. It was crazy. There was a tornado happening. We were on the highway. We just left this restaurant called Tornado Alley, ironically. And we're in the desert, in the middle of nowhere. Just imagine, if you don't know anything about the Midwest or anything about Tornado Alley or anything about America or that area, there's nothing. It's nothing. It's just nothing but flat land. No trees, nothing. So, no ditches. Nothing. Sorry, I was trying not to breathe while I was doing that. So there was a tornado. We're on the highway trying to get to Nevada, and we're in Texas, I think. We were in Texas, yeah. And we're on the highway trying to get to Nevada, and there was a tornado, and the whole highway was stopped, just stopped, while this tornado was going across the highway. It was so terrifying. I was only like 7 or 8, but it was terrifying. Imagine storm chasers, but you can't really get out of the area to reverse or, you know, ditch or anything. There's no ditch. You know why they don't have basements in California? Because they don't have tornadoes like we do. I hear you, Liz, watching me. I can hear the echo. I can hear the echo. And tornadoes, too. They don't have tornadoes, so why would they need a basement? Oh, that's right. That makes more sense. You're right. What? Nobody's talking to you? Like, I'm in a whole nother room. What do you do? Be over there. What?
All right, let me test your theory then.
No, you're right. It's the freaking earthquakes, and that's why Japan doesn't either. Well, because Florida their basements would flood and shit probably, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they have tsunamis. I know that dumb shit. You think I'm that stupid? No, I just forgot about earthquakes in California because I've never been to California. I've been everywhere else. I was talking about being in Tornado Alley while a tornado was happening, and that was in Texas. We were on the highway. Texas is all desert, so there was nothing, not even bushes, not even Brussels, not even like no trees, nothing, and there's just the whole highway stopped in a tornado, and we just had to wait. It was horrible.
Why was it horrible?
Because it was a tornado. It was humongous.
You could see it. It was like
it was touched the ground. It was crossing the highway.
Was it coming towards you?
Crossing the highway.
Well, then that's
it was still terrifying. The car was shaking. It was bad. It wasn't a joke, bro. You think it was bad. You can ask my mom. She will tell you it was bad. We were terrified. Everybody in the house or everybody in the car. We were fucking terrified. We couldn't go. They were like, normally, they say like in Ohio, because there's ditches everywhere. There's ditches everywhere. So if there was a tornado, you could just get out and go into the ditch, and then that's lower cover. But there was no ditches. There was nowhere to go. No shelter. And we had to sit there for a good hour or two before traffic started going again and everything started moving. I don't know if anybody got hit by it. I don't even know. It was a whole mess. I think it missed people, but it was so close. I could see it. It was huge. People that live there, I guess, are used to that shit though. And you know, normally they touch down, but they don't normally. It's like one of those things. It's like you know, you hear about it happening, but it's never happened to you. You know it happens, just it's never happened to you. My mom was in a tornado. It was pretty bad. It tore down a couple buildings, and she was at the roller rink when it happened, at the skating rink, rollerblading. Can you imagine? La-di-da-di-da-di. Ah! Tornado. Ah! Everybody get to the ground. And then the building's ripped in parts, and the whole city's tore up. Yeah. My mom said it was traumatizing. I never been in a tornado like that, but she has, and she said it was traumatizing, and I'm like, good thing I've never had to experience that. I mean, the one on the highway wasn't traumatizing, but it was definitely literally terrifying. Like I just said 1,000 times, it was petrifying. Anybody in that situation, when you're a human and you're coming against the forces of Mother Nature, and there's nothing you can do. You're just like a sitting duck waiting to get smushed and stepped on by a big tornado. Or like that spider I just sucked up in the vacuum earlier. We're just little spiders waiting to get sucked up by vacuums, you know? Just living our day to day, trying not to get sucked up by a vacuum. Better than being squished by an Ugg boot. I mean, he at least has a chance to maybe climb out. You know, but the Ugg boot, he'd have been squiggity squashed. Oops. Somebody said, I don't know if it was yesterday. How rude. They were like, this music is terrible. I'm like, dude, this is like the best soundtrack, probably one of the best soundtracks ever made. Minecraft? What are you talking about? What are you smoking on? Something funny, because you're talking some kind of crazy. This is Minecraft. It's the best soundtrack ever. I literally think it's one of the best soundtracks ever made in a game. Sorry. It's just a factoid. Yeah. I don't like my nose because I don't know how to do it. Sometimes I do it good, and most of the other times I feel like I don't. Or I just can't tell because I'm fucking, like, blind and I never look at myself straight on. Or, like, whatever. I don't know. Ooh, my tummy. I just feel ugly. Why do I feel so ugly right now? normally don't feel ugly, but I do today. I don't know why. My stomach. You're not ugly. You're like a beautiful pot biscotti. You're like a beautiful biscotti. Whoopsie. I am. My God. Biscotti. I just had a freaking racist. Italian is not a race, you fucking idiot. What are you talking about? That's not the same. Like, there's no, you can't differentiate a European from an English guy from an Italian. It'd be hard to tell. They're just white, pretty much. It's still white. Jesus Christ. Biscotti. Bugatti. Bugatti noodles. That'd be, wow. Mamma mia, I need biscotti noodles, beautiful biscotti. Beautiful biscotti. My ears itchy. Huh? You said, Opossum's bar was great. What's that? What's that? Am I too old? Oh, hi. Here's some attention, James. There you go. That's all I can pay for the moment. Ouch! I pinched my eye. Not my eyeball, but like this part. Don't worry, James. I see you. You're alive. I don't have a baby. What the fuck? I haven't had a baby in 4 years. Almost 5 years. You want to know something funny? Both of my kids were born the same weight. They both weighed 7 pounds, 11 ounces. I just think that's funny. Because one of them was 2 weeks early, and the other, my son was a week late. Like, I was a week past due, and they had to induce me. I was high risk for both of them. So, and then my daughter, they had to induce me early because I'm high risk. So I had to get induction both times. My daughter was so easy though, bro. I went in and they gave me like the first medicine that it's this thing they put on your cervix, and it just is supposed to soften it to make it dilate. And that's all they did, and that put me into labor. My daughter just, because the baby is the one that starts the labor, right? Like you can't, your body isn't it. The baby chooses when to come out. It releases the whole process. It's the one that makes the process happen, and the baby doesn't really determine that. I think it just kind of happens. But for me, my son wouldn't come out. I was like, please, I just want to go in labor. And I was like 41 weeks, they induced me, and you know, sure enough, he pooped inside. That's why you're not supposed to go overdue. So then I had to have NICU there just to make sure he didn't have any issues, because you can't, because they have to have their first poop outside of the womb. He had it in the womb inside of all of his other fluid. So that was not good. And they didn't tell me that he did until like hours later. And I'm like, that's kind of serious. Should maybe have told me that. because they had to break my water and stuff, and they didn't tell me when they broke my water. They told me hours later. They're like, okay, so we're gonna have NICU come just in case he aspirated any of the poo that he pooped in there. And I'm like, what? I'm like, excuse me? Yeah. My first labor was 36 hours. My second was 8 hours. 8. I was in and out that bitch. But I had to go to NICU because I was on Sublocade, which is a medication, so they just had to monitor me with a baby extra. She was fine. She didn't need any extra care. But she did have to go to Akron's Children's Hospital and get not life flighted. They just drove her because it was close enough to drive. Because the first day she was born, I was breastfeeding her, and then she had spit up. She spit up, and it was like green. And I told the nurse, and I'm like, that's weird. Green. There's no green in my boobies. I don't know. It's just weird. It's supposed to be like yellow, right? It's like that's the color of the Maconin or the first milk that they get. Anyways, they were like, oh, that's not good. She could have a this or that wrong with her stomach. I'm like, huh? They're like, she could have a tie in her intestines. I'm like, what? Huh? So they just sent my poor baby, 1 day old. I couldn't go with her. They had to hook her up put her in a thing, and then drive her to another hospital where they could do the testing. They had to put her in because for babies, when they do x-rays, they have to, please Google this. Actually, I'll do you the favor. It's quite honestly funny. You'd be like, wow, that's funny. Okay, so how baby getting x-ray or like MRI. They get put in a tube, dude. So my poor 1 day old baby was put in this tube like this for a freaking scan of her body. They put them in a tube like that so they don't move. And I couldn't be there. I'm like, is she gonna need surgery? Is she gonna have like a problem with her bowels, or like nothing was wrong with her? She was perfectly fine. It was just they don't know what, but she's fine. But I mean, I was terrified. I was like, oh my God, I just gave birth. It's 1 day old, and she was fine. Like, she was pooping and peeing and, doing the baby thing that they're supposed to do. And then the green vomit was the only weird thing. And it only happened the one time. And then they shipped her off. She was gone for a couple hours and she came back. But I couldn't leave because I hadn't been discharged yet. So if they don't, like, when you have a baby, you're a patient until they discharge you, because you literally just had a baby. They have to make sure you're okay. So, I wasn't discharged yet. They're like, you can't go with her because you're still a patient at the hospital. And if you go with her, you'll be like, a leaving AMA, which is leaving against medical advice. You're leaving against like their, you shouldn't do that. I mean, I'm not like, it's not like a law thing, but maybe it could be. I don't know. But my son's name is Rowan. And my daughter's name is Sam. Sage. Rowan. Yep, Rowan. I call him Rowie. Call him Ro. Or RJ. If he wants RJ, I gave him RJ's initials. And then my daughter's Sage, Elizabeth. And you know what? It actually worked out really good for my daughter because both of their names worked out. It's really hard to name a kid. You feel me, Food Warrior? If you have kids, it's freaking hard, dude. Squid. I used to be called Squid. Calvin, I like that name. It's a good name. It is hard. My daughter though, but like I don't know, they grew it like, their names fit them. My daughter is Sage. Like I don't think I could picture her with any other name. She has red hair and gray eyes. Her eyes are gray. So it just sounds like it looks right. Like it just looks like and sounds like it matches her. Does that make sense? Yes, it is. It's an eyelash curler. It is scary. It is scary. It looks scary, and it is. And this one is not even the proper curler. I'm using the wrong part of the, like, okay, so that purple thing is from a different curler. Kylie, oh, that's who my secret lover is. I've never met her, but I still love her secretly. Oh, you had that tube? Oh God, that tube. Whew. I'm sure I was in the tube too because I had to get surgeries when I was little. I had to have laser surgery on my face. Because I had a birthmark on my lip. It's still there. Well, I mean, they lasered it off. It's like right here. It's lighter. Like my skin color is lighter where the birthmark was. It's right here. That's why I wear lip liners all the time. I actually have a valid reason because I had a birthmark that was lasered off. So part of my lip line is not there. You see? This side, my whole lip line is there. This side, it's like all weird, kind of broken apart, like right here. No, it's literally it's Thursday. What? I almost said it was Wednesday. Oh my golly gosh. Oh good golly gosh. I know. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, but I think it's so cute that my son wants to be a streamer. Because I'm a streamer. That's not why he wants to, though. It's not because of me. Or maybe it is. All right, that's a little bit much. I don't want to be that. That's not, I rebuke that statement. That's too much pressure, okay? Being a mom is hard enough. To them, I am God, basically. Right now, my kids love me. They think, like, well, I feel like it will change when they get older. That's why I'm trying to just take it all in. They think I'm like the coolest person. They think I'm like, they do love me, I'm telling you. And it's a really good feeling. Like that your kids like choose to want to be around you. They enjoy it. You can tell they have a good time and they're comfortable. It just makes me happy. Even when all this stuff going on is a mess, my kids are still happy. And they love to see me And the time that we do spend together, every time we're together, I try to make it a good, fun, all about them time, memorable time, because it should be all about the kids. Always, you know? They're kids one time, enjoy it. Like, I'll go all out. Like, for Halloween, I was Elsa. I had a wig, I had 2 dresses. I bought 2 separate dresses, and I wore both of them. And I was Elsa the whole weekend for my daughter because she's obsessed. I only have Cash App. That's all I have. Or there's this other app called Revolut. Um, it's a lot like PayPal. It's international, so like people who are out of the country that want to donate, um, it's a nice bank. It's not bad. I've used it. I've gotten a couple $100 on it. A couple hundred. There's been a few people to use it. Just a couple. So I know it's not gonna steal your information and sell it to the black market or whatever the fuck. Because I use it and I've had other people use it and it works just fine. It's pretty much just like PayPal, and you can exchange any currency. You can exchange between currencies, which is really nice. So like you send me something in like a Turkish, whatever the Turkish currency is, I can change it to English. Doi. Hey, don't be mean. We don't discriminate against dummies or children. They're allowed to exist too, okay? What? Why be mean? There's no sense in being mean to other people if they can't spell right. Okay, unless they're trying to make fun of me and they spell wrong, then they're just making fun of themselves at that point. I don't know. When you have my son, he says he when he gets frustrated, he called himself stupid the one day, and I like wanted to cry because my son has autism. Okay, he's special needs. So please be kind. It's free to be kind. When you see your kid be bullied by other kids, it literally is the worst feeling ever. It. Oh my God. Like he didn't. I think he realized he was being picked on, but it broke my heart because I wanted to just shake those kids and be like, listen, just go away. You don't have to say mean things, or just shut up. God, but I can't shake another kid. And also they're kids. They just say stuff. They just are blatantly bold, so I can't be mad at another kid for being a kid. And that's the thing. Kids will be kids, and kids are mean sometimes because their parents don't raise them right and teach them how to be nice, or maybe they just don't get attention, or who knows, or maybe they do it just because. You never really know, okay? But I don't want my son to be a bully, and I don't want him to be bullied. And I don't think he'll be a bully. I'm more scared that he's going to get bullied. Like, that terrifies me. My poor son. How could anybody ever pick on someone so cute, so sweet, with special needs? How can you pick on somebody with special needs? It just, kids don't know that though. Like when another 8-year-old is playing with him, they don't know he's special needs. They don't get it. They might pick it up after a minute, and some of them might be old enough and taught well by their parents and peers. how to behave, and that some people are just different a little bit, and just on a different wavelength. They'll catch up. He's in the same place that every other 7-year-old is at. He just needs, extra help. But I feel like he's so smart. I'm telling you, he's gonna get to a point when he gets probably like in high school, maybe, where he doesn't even need an aid or any kind of help for his autism. Like, to where he won't need to be in a special school or anything like that. He'll be able to go to a normal school and have normal classes because he'll be on the same level as all the other students. And he'll be able to learn. But that's probably where he would get bullied, and that's probably where I'd be worried. Ooh, my eyelashes look so freaking good. Ah! Yeah, my son's going into 2nd grade next year, so, he's in a special school, though, so, I mean, all the other kids are special needs as well. I find it hard to believe that these other special needs kids are going to be bullying him. Some of them don't even talk. Like, some of them are still nonverbal, and my son talks, Not every kid is the same. Some kids don't learn, like, some kids could be 6, 7, 8 years old, still not talking and not learn until they're 10, 11, 12. It's just, it's a complicated thing. It's very complex. My son, like, I knew he was autistic, like, very early. I could just tell. I don't know, maybe it's just mother's intuition. Maybe it's just because I have it too, and I never knew it. But, yeah, I knew when he was like 18 months old. They can't test until they're 3 years old, though. But he just wasn't talking properly. He wasn't really trying to talk. He couldn't, like, and he would get so frustrated because he couldn't communicate things that he wanted or whatever. It was very frustrating for him, and he was just a very angry baby, very angry child when he couldn't communicate. Especially when he was like 2 and 3, and he couldn't say, like, I want juice. Like, imagine how frustrated you would get if you were just like saying these things and you keep saying it, but nobody can understand you and you feel like you're going crazy. That's what he was feeling like for years. Like, everything was gibberish, and then when he would try to talk, he just couldn't get it out properly, and he would get so frustrated. My poor baby. He would get so upset because he couldn't get out what he was trying to say in a way that I could understand. But now it's to a point to he's seeing a kid struggle, being able just to tell you their basic needs is so sad. It broke my heart. The one time, this was this was actually, I laughed, but I cried at the same time because it was like, really sad. I felt so bad, but like, it was kind of ironically hilarious. But he was talking at this point. He's in speech therapy. He's saying words. He's not very good at them yet, but he's able to say some stuff. He's able to say, point at stuff that he wants, say yes or no to stuff. But he would just talk a lot of gibberish. That's what it was, a lot. And now it's actually words, but he was a lot of gibberish talking. But he wanted me to put on YouTube. And I'm like, what do you want to watch, Bubs? And he's kept saying, Ike and Cribe. Ike and Cribe. I'm like, oh my God, what show could Ike and Cribe be? Ike and Cribe. I'm like, I was trying to understand. I could not understand for the life of me what he was saying. And he was saying, like and subscribe. Because he wanted to watch YouTube. He was pointing at it, saying, like and subscribe. He didn't know what it was called. He didn't know it was called YouTube. And he was like pulling his hair out because he kept saying Ike and Cribe. And I'm like, what in the hell is a Ike and Cribe? And I'm like, wait, are you saying like and subscribe? He's like, yeah, Ike and Cribe. Because then when I realized what he was saying and I said it and he looked at me, he was like, yeah. Oh my God, I felt so bad because he was ripping his hair out because we couldn't understand. We couldn't understand, and he was getting so upset that we couldn't understand and that he couldn't tell us. Oh, he used to be a lot more angry. He was a very angry kid until he learned how to communicate properly. Wouldn't you be mad though? Fudge, I'd be mad if I couldn't talk and I needed something or something was getting on my nerves or, anything. I couldn't communicate it. I'd be mad too. So I don't blame him. But now it's different. He's a lot tamer. He still has his little bits of fits and stuff, He smacks my butt everywhere all the time. I don't know why. He lifted my skirt yesterday at the mall and smacked my butt. I'm like, dude, what is that? Don't smack butts of anybody. He smacks everyone's butt. Everybody. Any butt is smacked. It's like a weird thing I don't know. He just comes up to you and he'll come up behind you and just smack you, or he'll just lift your skirt up and smack you. And not in a pervert way. Like, no, not like that at all. I'm saying, like, he does it to guys. He does it to everybody. My mom, not my granny. She's old. He doesn't touch her because he thinks if he touches her that he'll get her wrinkles. I swear to God. He isn't like touching her because he's scared he's going to get the old. He's scared he's going to get old because she's 100. She's 101. So she's like wrinkly, really old. And he's scared to touch her. He's so funny, man. I'm telling you, my kid is hilarious. But I get it. Most of the struggles he had was because he couldn't communicate. Duh. I totally understand. It was really hard for me because I just wanted to understand and help him, and it was so difficult to. But now he's in such a good spot. He's doing multiplication. He wrote my phone number down. I was like, wow. He even used the system he was taught in school. He did like dots. Like he did the dots and then he traced to the dots. Like, I'm like, he's trying and he's doing so well. And it makes me so happy. Because you don't know, like, as a parent, once I found out he was autistic, I didn't know what his life was going to look like. You don't know how things are going to play out for a person who has autism. They're all different. Everyone is different. So I thought he might be nonverbal. Because he was nonverbal for quite some years. But he's smart and he's funny and, I really hate when he puts himself down. Or if he like calls himself and like when he called himself dumb, I literally was like, don't ever call yourself stupid ever again. I never ever want to hear you say that ever again. Because you are not stupid. Ever. Never say that to yourself. You never talk to yourself like that. You love yourself because you're so special. Everybody should. Everybody's special and unique in their own way. You should never feel less than just because you can't figure something out that other people can. Like, and it was over something that he couldn't do, that like he did something wrong, it was something, he felt embarrassed and he felt stupid, and it made me feel so bad because I'm like, why? Because you're not stupid, buddy. You're so smart. You're just the smartest, coolest guy. But don't smack my butt, please, in public or anywhere. You know? Yeah, he lifted my skirt yesterday. Lifted my freaking skirt in the mall. I always wear shorts, so it's not a big deal, okay? But come on, man, in the mall, man, with the weirdos, all the weirdos, at least 2 or 3 weirdos talk to me in like the very short time span that I was at the mall. So come on, dude, like, you lifted my freaking pants up?
What at the mall?
Weirdos.
Oh, that's what she said. My Italian self was about to get pissed.
Nobody's talking to you, brother. Right, well. Me too. I hope he becomes a billionaire YouTuber like he dreams of. If that's his dream, then by golly, chase it. Chase that dream, Sonny. And I'll support you every step of the way. I'd prefer him to want to be a scientist like me, like I wanted to, but it's fine. I wanted to be a scientist so bad. I wanted to study space and stuff. Biology, whatever. I wanted to like invent things, be a scientist. That was my biggest goal as a kid. Oh, and then after that, I realized, well, scientists, I don't know. See, because when I was thinking I wanted to be a scientist, then I started coming to the point to, well, which part of science do I want to explore? There's so much to it. And then I was like, you know what? I just want to join the Air Force, and then I'll go to college, right? Because then I'll have free college. Smartest thing you can do, right? Because I'm poor. I grew up poor. I don't have money for college. There's no college fund saving for me. I didn't have tuition rides or nothing like that. So I was like, well, I could have had tuition rides, but long story. Anyways, I couldn't go to the Air Force because I broke my back. I broke my back, and for the military and the Air Force and stuff like that, they don't want injured people. They don't want injured people. Poor means you literally like don't have much like of anything. No, I don't want to say we were poor. We were just not super well off. I wouldn't even say that. My mom did good. My mom did good. Whatever she needed to do, she did good. I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't know. Whatever she had to do, she did it. And I went to summer camps. Everything I had, I wanted. Like I said, I grew up with PlayStations, video games. Everything I had, I wanted. But we were still not. We were still poor. But my mom still gave us everything that we wanted. Poor is like a state of like paycheck to paycheck your whole life. You have no savings. You have no savings ever. Like you're not saving. You never save. You have no savings. You're poor. You're poor. I'm poor, and everything I want, I had it. I did had it. I had it all. I had it all, except a car or a cell phone. I didn't get a cell phone until I was 18. I didn't get a car until I was 18 because we were poor. I was texting my friends on my mom's phone. Come pick me up. I'll be outside in 10 minutes. I'm not kidding. It was terrible. Being a teenager, having to use your mother's phone to text your friends or your boyfriend. It was horrible. Yes, you can help. I've said this before. I've been homeless. I've been without a home. I've been at the bottom of the barrel. I've been in the lowest of the low points that anybody could be in. So I know. It's not fun. It's not ideal. Nobody wants that. Usually people that are in that situation are mentally unwell. That's it. Mentally ill. And anyone who takes drugs mentally ill. 9 times out of 10. Most of the unhomed people are addicted to substances because they're mentally unwell. Same reason why they're unhoused. Mentally unwell. They're not capable of having a normal job because they're not well mentally. The substances are just a byproduct of the mental. Trust me. I know this from experience. The substances that people use are just a band-aid to cover up the real problem, which is their brain issues, whatever it may be. Could be trauma, could be undiagnosed mental health, it could be, disabilities like me. Like, I have autism as well. But was I diagnosed? Not until I was an adult. Not until I went out and sought it out, and I figured it out on my own first, and then I went to a doctor because, well, I mean, I just figured it out. My son kind of just helped. Learning about my son and handling my son and dealing with him kind of like opened my eyes to my own self, and it held up a mirror, and it was like, yeah, okay, it makes sense. Makes sense. But, what can you do about it? You can just do the best you can. The best thing you can do in life is not be a nuisance to everyone around you. At least try not to. All the time. I look mad whack, yo. My hair is fugly, bro. I don't know what to do to it. My hair conditioner didn't come in the mail yet. I should have just bought it at the flippin' store with all the. Should have just bought it at the store. What am I doing? I'm not gonna do that. Ew.